Hello and welcome back to our yoga home. My name is Lata, or also known as Beach Yoga in Motion. Today's class will be 30 minutes long and focusing on our healthy back. The only thing you need is a mat, a block, and the most important thing, yourself. Don't forget to subscribe and let's get started. Laying position. If you like to have your soles of the feet touch, and then make your way down onto the mat. Lay down. Feel like your hands anywhere on your legs, or one hand onto the belly, one hand onto the heart, or maybe hands overhead, whatever comes more natural, go for it. And then take a little moment to just turn inward, towards your body, towards your breath. Take a little moment to notice your body, how it feels today, how it feels right now. Let's take 3 cleansing breaths here together. Deep into the nose, chest and belly. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhale deep into the nose, into the belly. Exhale out. Last one. Deeply in. And deeply out. Very good. From here, slowly start reopening your eyes. Place the soles of your feet back onto the mat, and then from here, crisscross your right foot over the left. And then maybe you hook it in even one more time. From here, you take your right hand, both hands or elbows bent, right hand underneath, the left hand comes above. You can go here for one cross or hook it in twice. Okay, from here you tap behind you, your toes and your fingertips tap down onto the mat, and then from here you squeeze together and tap your knees. Reach back, tap, and tap the knees. And we go. Knees elbow together and open. Squeeze, open, squeeze, and open. Very good. Keep breathing. With your exhalations, you squeeze. Very good. Inhale and squeeze. We go for last 2. Squeeze it together. Last one. Release here. Right one releases and the left one comes on top of each other, and also maybe here you hook it in twice. We'll do the same here. Your left hand comes underneath, your right hand comes above. Maybe you hook it in twice or one time. Okay, from here, tap behind you with your fingertips and knees, elbow together. Very good. Squeeze it together. Tap, tap. Squeeze it together. And down. Very good. And we go. Keep breathing. And with your crunches, you exhale. Very good. You almost got it. And 3. And 2. Last one. And release. So well done. Feel feet back onto the mat. Your feet are as wide as your mat. Your hands are right next to you. And reach your hips up. And if you like, you can even interlace the fingers here underneath. Getting a nice belly stretch to make sure that your inner thighs are still squeezing in towards the center. And breathe here. Take a little moment. Very good. On your next exhalation, release down. Extend your legs and reach your hands towards your legs. Once you're here, you lift your shoulders off and sink your legs a little lower. And coming into our low boat, pressing the lower back into the mat. And we hold here. Breathe. You got this. Lift your shoulders higher. Maybe your legs a little lower. Press the lower back into the mat. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Well done. Whew. We almost got that part. Waking up with core work is the best. Okay, from here, we come into our low boat, and then we come up into our high boat. Here we are. Interlace the fingers behind your hat, and then we'll go for a little tap here. You tap with your elbow towards your knee, and over to the opposite side. Right to left, left to right, and switch, and switch, and switch. Very good. Don't forget to breathe. Keep it up. We go for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, last one, and release. So well done. Feet are as wide as your hips. Hands are right behind you. Fingers pointing towards you. And then from here you lift your hips up. From here you can gaze towards your knees. Keep your inner thighs squeezing towards the center. Or if you like a little bit more challenge, you extend your legs here and lift up with straight legs. We hold, we breathe. Very good. Lift the hips a little higher. And release down with your exhalation. Okay, from here, make your right knee and crisscross it over the left one. Your left toes are pointing towards you. Okay, squeeze your right knee in and place your right hand behind you. As closer as you walk, your hands towards you, and then press it into the mat. It helps you also to keep your back straight here. Nice squeeze here. If you need or would like to have a little bigger stretch, reach up, make yourself long, and then exhale. Tag your elbow in here and gaze back towards your right shoulder. If it feels better for your neck, you can just gaze onto your right hand side. Keep breathing here. Deep into the chest and the belly. We go for 2 more breaths here. In deeply Out through the nose. Inhale. And exhale here. Release. And switch the side. Bend your left knee. Crisscross your leg over the right one. Keep your right toes pointing towards you, so your foot is flexed. And then your left hand behind you. Trying to observe also the body, what it's feeling while we're in the poses. And make yourself with each inhale a little longer. And with each exhale, maybe twist a little bit more. And also here, if you like to add a little more of a twist, reach your right hand up, make yourself long, and then hook it in. And gaze towards the back, or also here onto the left hand side. We'll go for 3 more breaths here. In through the nose, deep into the chest and the belly. And exhale it out. Inhale, deeply in. Exhale, deep out. And last one, deeply in. And deeply out. Slowly release here. From here, open the distance in between your legs. If you need to prop your hips up, you can place a block or a pillow underneath, and so your hips are a little higher, and it's easier to keep your back up straight and your legs long. Keep pointing your toes towards you, and then from here maybe pivot a little bit from one side to the other until you're leaning more forward. And then make your way forward, forward, forward. As far as you reach, your neck is long, your back is long. Pressing the lower back towards the mat, and you broaden across your collarbones. Neck is long, and we breathe here, deep in, deep out. Maybe with each exhale you can relax a little bit more into this pose. Notice what you feel in the body, what part of your body is getting stretched. Maybe also observe which body part is still holding on to tension. And then slowly letting it go with each exhale a little bit more. And from here, with the next inhalation, slowly coming back up. Hands underneath your knees, and get them up here. And if you like, do a little shake or join me in getting cow here, or on all 4, better set. Okay, from here, hands are right underneath your shoulders, and knees right underneath your hips. With your inhale, your right hand reaches up, and on your exhale, hand comes through all the way over to the left side. Inhale, make yourself long, reach high, And exhale, coming through and all the way over to the left. Inhale, make yourself long. And exhale, last one. Reach all the way over to the left side to release your right shoulder and right ear onto the mat. And maybe walk your left hand forward. Relax into this pose. We'll go for 3 breaths here. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out. And last one, inhale. And last one, exhale. Walk your right hand and your left hand back. And we come back on all 4. From here, reach your left hand up. Reach high. And exhale, lower down and coming through. Inhale, reach. Exhale, through. Last one, inhale, reach all the way up. And exhale, coming through. Down and relax. See your shoulder onto the mat, your ear down onto the mat. Relax your arm and maybe walk your right hand forward if that feels good for you. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. We go for 2 more. Deeply in, deeply out. Last one. And on your next inhalation, walk your hands forward or back towards you, and we come back into tabletop. Tag your toes under and press into your down dog. Down dog, take a little moment, paddle out your legs, twist and turn, whatever feels good here, go for it. And then from here, let's find a still position here, pulling your heels towards the mat, even though they don't reach, and your hip up and back. And from here, reach your right leg all the way up towards the sky, and then make a big step forward on the outer side of your right hand. Walk your left foot maybe a little bit more forward until your right knee is right above your right ankle, or maybe a little bit further back. From here, if you like to add a little movement here before we come down, go for it. Hands right underneath your shoulders. And then place your knee down. And you can hold it here if you like. Or you can even use blocks to prop yourself up. I just want our back here to be long, our neck to be long, and with your exhale, your hip is coming forward and down. So really relax here into this pose. If you prefer, you can have your hands on or your forearms on the block. Or maybe your forearms down on the mat. It's up to you. You decide here. Just no force. I don't want to feel any pain in this one. Let's take a couple of breaths here. In through the nose, out through the nose. If you like to add a little extra stretch, bend your left knee and reach with your right hand all the way across and reach back towards your left foot. Sink your hip low. Open up here. You can have here also, or your hand down onto the mat, or your hand, your forearm down into the mat. Depending on how open you are here. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Deeply in and deeply out. Last one. Inhale. And last one. Exhale. Release with your exhale. Tag your toe under and step back into your down dog. Maybe paddle your legs a little bit out here. Very good. Let's do the same on the opposite side. Reach your left leg up and make a big, big step on the outer side of your left hand. And then also here, if you like to add a little movement, so before you're coming to the still pose, go for it. And once you're ready, release your knee down onto the mat. And also here, you might figure out that one side is a little different than the other one. Maybe here you need a little extra lift, or maybe here you lower down even further. So paying attention of how your body feels, how the muscle parts feel when we come into one pose, and observing it. As said, in no certain time, we don't want to feel pain. A nice stretch is okay, but no pain. Try with each exhale to relax down a little bit more. Try to relax your hip a little bit more and let go a little bit more here. And also, if you like here, you can add also here the extra stretch. So you bend your right knee, and with your left hand you reach all the way across, reach towards your right foot. If you don't reach, you can also wrap around strap, or if you don't have a strap, you can use a t-shirt or a towel to be able to hold your leg here. And adding a nice quads stretch in. Oh yeah, what a word. And so we take 2 more breaths here. Deeply in, deeply out. And last one. And release, hands come back from here. Tag your toe and lift back into your down dog. If you like from here to walk and pedal your legs a little bit out after this pose, go for it. And once you're ready, feet as wide as your mat, walk your hands back and squat down here. Just take a little moment here in this one. You can keep your hands down onto the mat, or you can have your palms together. If in that case your heels doesn't touch, you can prop it up with a block or the mat. It won't stay long here, so if you like, just hold through this pose and make sure that your back is long, your neck is long, even though you may be in or onto your toes. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Deeply in, deeply out. Last one. And from here, hands to the back. Extend your legs, come down, back onto the mat. Hold on to your legs, and let's rock and roll back down onto the mat. You can squeeze your knees in here. You can give your back a nice massage. And then from here, your hip comes over onto the left and your knees over onto the right. Your hands or in T-shape or in cactus. And then I like to have one hand on to the knees to give it a little extra stretch or to help to lower down. And then gaze over onto the opposite side. Make sure that your left shoulder here stays down onto the mat. Even though your knees are maybe off the ground, you can prop it up with a pillow or a block, whatever you have handy. Let's take 2 breaths here, in through the nose, out through the nose. Last one, deeply in and deeply out. Coming back to center, and then hip comes over onto the right, knees come over onto the left, and also here make sure your right shoulder stays down, and gaze over towards the opposite side where your knees are. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deeply into the chest and the belly, and out through the nose. Last one. Inhale here, and exhale out. Very good. Let's come back to center. Extend your legs here. Your feet are as wide as your mat. Your palms are facing up. Take the space of your mat or even a little bit more. Tuck your chin slightly in. Close your eyes here and just relax down onto the mat. Let's take 3 breaths here together. Deeply in and out through the mouth. Deeply in and side out. Last one. Deep inhalation and deep exhalation. And from here, let your body relax with each exhale a little bit more. Let go of any breathing technique. If anything we did today, just take a little moment to let each muscle part relax a little bit more with your exhalation. If any thoughts are coming, just let them pass. And refocus again on relaxing your body a little bit more. On your next inhalation, slowly start moving your toes, your fingertips. Maybe reaching your hand overhead and make yourself long. And when you're ready, keep your eyes closed and place one hand onto your heart and one hand onto your belly. And if you like to repeat as quietly or as loud as you wish, you're more than invited to do so. May this yoga practice heal and strengthen my body and my mind. May this yoga practice heal and strengthen your body and your mind. You may stay as long as you wish in your end relaxation pose. I hope you enjoyed today's class and feel your back already a little bit more happier than when we started before the class. I hope you enjoyed the class and the different poses that we went through. If so, share it with a friend, with a family member. Don't forget to like the video. You can also leave me a comment. I'll be happy to hear how you feel after the class. And obviously don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Have fun practicing and see you back in our yoga home. Bye bye.